Action News Now Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Enjoyed this weekend of really nice weather, and today wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, really nice temperatures. They started going down during the weekend. This morning was fantastic to have all the windows open, let the cooler air in, relatively cooler air in, and then we're going to have another warming trend ahead, but I can tell you it is not going to be as hot this week as it was last week. We are going to be above average for a while, but nothing like what we were dealing with before. Right now, a mostly sunny sky in Chico, 90 degrees, about 10 degrees cooler than it was at this time late last week. The wind a little bit stronger than we want it to be, west at 16 miles an hour. Redding also has climbed 2 degrees since an hour ago, 90 degrees under a mostly sunny sky, but the wind thankfully is a little bit weaker and a partly cloudy sky. Beautiful day for Bernie right now, 78 degrees and not much wind. And that's going to be the trend for us going forward. Now we still have that red flag warning until 8 o'clock this evening, but already we have some of that wind beginning to weaken a little bit. Right now 92 degrees in Red Bluff, 82 degrees in Paradise, 81 in Weaverville, and 71 degrees at Mount Shasta. Most of the wind a little bit stronger than it was at this time last week, mainly between 10 and 20 miles an hour. We've had some gusts up to 30, but that is going to be weakening. All the rain shower activity, though, the closest of which is over northwestern Nevada. It's all moving away for us. We have an area of low pressure over the northern Rockies right now, bringing them plenty of rain, and we're going to have a long time to wait before we have a good chance for any wet weather. Unless something really changes drastically, we may not see any wet weather until at least the middle of July. Hard to believe that July is almost here, but we're going to have a ways to wait for it. We're going to have a mostly clear sky tonight, plenty of sunshine for tomorrow. You can see those clouds trying to push into northern California Tuesday afternoon, but they're just not going to be successful, at least none of the rain-bearing clouds. So a lot of sunshine for us. We're going to have an increase in those temperatures, but only to seasonable levels today, a little bit cooler than average, and I didn't hear any complaining about that. So here's your forecast for tonight and tomorrow. Overnight lows much more comfortable for sleeping, mainly 40s and lower 50s for the mountains, and highs instead of the lows. And for the valley, instead of the 70s, it's going to be a lot more comfortable in the lower to mid 60s as we head into tomorrow afternoon. For most locations, 70s and 80s for the mountains, highs averaging in the mid 90s for the valley. Certainly not as high as it was last week. The next 7 days around Chico, expecting highs between 90 and 95 all the way through this upcoming 4th of July weekend. The 4th of July itself on Saturday looking fantastic. Mostly sunny and seasonably hot with a high of 93. And for Redding, expecting highs averaging in the mid 90s for most days. Breezy Sunday and Monday, but a little bit cooler on Friday right before the 4th of July with highs staying in the 90s.
Thanks, Jason. The president tweeting